Hello guys. This is the Canal chief here. On the left here is Buckman Bridge, and this trip is taking you to Line Dam all the way to B Line. I'll be trying to give you a little history from my own experience when I was small, because I grew up right here on the left side there. Actually, right here, this vacant spot here used to be a house, and Gombe used to live there, and there was actually a big koa tree right here on the dam. On the right side, across that drain, is where Mr. Rustom lived. Before, there was just like two houses here on the left, but as now it has changed over the years, you see more houses, and also you have electricity too. Now this part here, from here to the Conservancy Dam, I would say is approximately 75 rods, and people own their land run from east to west here in different lots, and most people have their houses facing the Conservancy. But as you can see, some houses have popped up here over the years. And actually this dam was all dirt, and now you see it has a little sand and rocks. I think one time it was paved with blacktop. But right about here used to have like a big bamboo tree there. We used to come and swim in this drain because water used to be high. When it was dug, the water was actually kept in here until they had put up like a culvert at the end. So it was always high water in this area, and we used to swim there all day long, playing catch up. Now on the left here, there's some construction activity going on there towards the Conservancy. From what I gather, seems to be a hotel and resort or something of the sort coming up there soon. But if you look there on the left side, that place, that's where Boderman used to live. He had a lot of cattle, and some Sunday mornings we used to come out there. That was one of the places guys used to play cricket, softball. And so when we were small, we used to come there once in a while. But most of the cricket was done right on the road. And actually by where Boyo is living now, there was a cricket field there. And you can notice that there, as you can see on that side, there's a lot of sparsely farming, clumps and clumps of bananas and plantains. You know, one thing that was plenty here was what we call it Jew grass, and Lukuntu actually used to be on that side. Sometimes we used to go cut grass for the cattle there and walk along this road and go back with the bags on our head. But Jew grass, as we call it, used to be used to make like fowl pen to cover the top, cow pen, because not many people could afford to buy zinc sheets at that time. And that grass used to last about up to 10 years, I would say, if it was well done, as a cover for the cattle was sleeping underneath. Yes, as you look there towards Conservancy Dam, the people in that area are planting their farm I could see a lot of catahar trees. As you can see, there is drought because this canal is actually, this trench is actually very dry. Some folks actually have, like this guy here, built his road to go to his house, so he could actually drive in from the back here and get his vehicle into his yard all the way down there. But not many people have vehicles here. The people who live on the conservancy side have to walk on the conservancy dam or take a boat, engine boat, and go down all the way to the conservancy dam. Some people even call a taxi and come and walk out and wait right here to be picked up. So it's very difficult for people who live in the conservancy area to get access to vehicles. One time the folks wanted this dam to be concrete and paved as a main road, but as you can see, it's very lonely, and actually some places there's to get from here to the conservancy, when the rain falls, it's not easy to walk through from here to get there, so that is a problem. Also, small kids, I don't think you'll want them walking on this road by themselves unless it's a bunch of them. Like in my days it was okay, nobody would trouble you, but nowadays I don't know. So for safety wise, I think the conservancy dam have more people on that side, so it's easier for kids to walk on that side. But it's a very hard job just to get out of here. Now many people here actually, as you can see, they plant their crops, cash crops, and sometimes you have flooding that really destroys their crops. As I say, you can see, like from the distance we are going, like this is the last part of the village, so the water, when the rainfall, takes longer to get out of here. So as the president has suggested to build like a Hope Canal where Beeline is, which is a good idea, so we would help to drain these areas quicker rather than the water have to go all the way into the canal the main canal number 2, and then the water has to travel all the way to Stanyton. So if you have 2 drainage feeds and irrigation feeds, it will be great for the village. Then all these lands on the right could be actually put to farming by folks who live here. Even some guys are building houses on this side now. So probably years to come you might see more houses on this side. You see a cashew tree there. Yep. And we are actually nearing the Beeline. The distance actually from the main road, canal number 2, to Beeline is about a mile. So if you buy a land in Canal, this is what you're going to be getting, a huge width of the land. The length of the land actually is going to be a mile. So it's a lot of land to plant actually, if you're a farmer. But in the good old days, many people used to farm it You do have farmers now, but not so many as before. You know, like at the end there near conservancy, these guys used to have like a cricket pitch there. The conservancy guys, they had like a cricket ground. Well, this is the end of it. The whole length of the from the canal to beeline, and that is the distance people own the land. That's the distance it is, and this beeline connects all the way down to give farmers water for the rice fields along the way to Neens. It's a very important waterway. So folks, this is it for now. I tried to give you a little idea of what's going on in this area.